Hold on to your hats and fasten your seatbelts. Today we have an action-packed cliffhanger from Nat Levine's Mascot Pictures, which may be the very best serial ever produced by his mighty little studio. Jack Mulhall stars as the title character, Daredevil race car driver Burnham Up Barnes, with lovely Lola Lane as the perennial damsel in distress, Marjorie Temple. The unlikely pair team up to run her late father's transportation company. But why are a pair of respectable crooks out to sabotage their business? The answer may lie in a newsreel captured by Barnes' sidekick and budding cameraman Bobby Riley, played by Frankie Darro. The first of 12 weekly chapters debuted in theaters June 16, 1934. In true cliffhanger style, it ends abruptly at the precise moment of imminent danger. Will the day be miraculously saved just in the nick of time? Find out and watch this PizzaFLIX Cliffhanger serial marathon. Until the next time, may the sauce be with you. Why are a wealthy auto manufacturer and his accomplice, a devious racetrack owner, played by Jason Robards Sr., out to sabotage their business?
About 100 miles an hour.
100 miles an hour. Gee, that's speed. I wish I could get behind one of those, baby.
I'm hard to.
I'll be known as Burnham Up. That is, if you ever learn to run a camera.
I bet on Newsreel cameraman before you're a racing driver.
I'll double the bet.
We got 3 minutes to get back to work.
Practically there. Come on. It's a brake rod! Keep going! I'll fix it! Don't drive, you'll be killed! Put it here, George, quick! Looks like number 2 is due to crash.
What? Why, that's the car Florence is in.
She's okay! Now step on her!
Burnham-up Barnes, king of the dirt tracks, making his qualifying lap before the big race.
All ready, 44, you're next.
Tony, take it away.
What do you say, Miss Temple?
Okay.
Okay, huh?
Oh! Tony, look out!
The shifter wheels, they got it mixed up. Excuse too much, please.
Gee, burn 'em up. That's the fastest lap ever made on this track. Oh, those other drivers won't stand a chance.
Hey, get out of there, Bobby. You're spoiling my picture.
Mind your brother, Bobby. He's a big shot newsreel cameraman now.
Oh, for the love of Pete, can't you ever be serious?
Go ahead, say it.
Young lady, don't you know it's against the rules to park the body on this track?
I'm sorry, sir. I'll never let it happen again.
Put your head on his shoulder, miss. Hold her closer, Barnes.
If you don't stop trying to make a hero out of me, I'll wrap that camera around your neck.
The Barnes fighting face. Hold it.
Say, you're here to photograph the race, not me.
Well, I'm gonna shoot it from here.
You won't get any real thrill seeing from where you are. The place you want to be is a death curve. We tried to get there, but the guard wouldn't let anybody near it. Listen, I think I can fix it. Hop in your car and I'll meet you over there. Come on.
Hey, I thought I told you to stay out of here.
Who? Me?
Yes, you. Now clear out.
Hey, Jack! Give me a hand, will you?
Coming right over, Mr. Barnes. Get going, I told you.
Thanks, Jack.
You better duck out of here, Bobby. It's a dangerous place.
Oh, gee, George, I want to stay with you.
All right. But if any of those cars start for the fence, get out of here as quick as you can.
That goes for you, too.
How's the king of the dirt tracks?
Okay, chump. I mean champ. All right, boys, it's 150 laps. Burn them up all the time. George! It was my fault. I sent you here. I forced Jones into the skid.
No, you didn't. You were in the clear when Jones lost control of his car.
If I hadn't forced my way past him, it never would have happened.
Oh, forget it. It's all in the game.
Game? I'm through with it. I'll never drive another race.
Oh, yes, you will. You'll be the greatest champ of them all. Ooh. Could you kindly keep an eye on Bobby?
Don't talk like that, George. You're not gonna die. You can't die. Leave me. You can't die.
I'm all washed up, kid. Burn him up, I'll look after you. You can use Bobby's college money first.
Don't worry about Bobby. I'll take care of him, George.
Thanks. I knew you would.
George! George, don't leave me! George! Oh! George! Oh, gee, burn him up. Why can't I quit school and go to work? Lots of kids do. Because George wanted you to get an education. Yeah, but if you take care of me much longer, you'll be broke. Don't worry. I'll find some business to go into pretty soon. Hey, what's the matter with you? What are you to stop me hard and push him by? You don't understand English. That's not impossible. Don't you know it's against the law to park a bus on the highway?
And don't you know a gentleman never drops a lady?
I've been wanting to see you about that. Here, Bobby, take a wheel. Move over. I'd like to apologize.
I haven't seen you around the track lately. Where have you been?
I've given up race driving. I'm going into business as soon as I can find something in the automobile line.
Well, take my advice and stay out of it.
I think this is fun.
What's fun?
Playing train like this.
Well, you wouldn't think it was so much fun if you were trying to hang on to a school contract with a rickety old bus like that.
Say, you're not the Temple Plantation Company, are you?
What's left of it?
What you need is a partner.
Where could I find one?
I know just the man.
My business is awfully sick.
Shake hands with Dr. Barr.
Don't she look a grand? Fit for a king, eh? Oh, well, anyway, for a queen.
Well, Doctor, you've certainly done wonders with your patients.
We haven't even started yet, Marjorie. Why, in no time, we'll have 10 buses, big ones. We'll be carrying all the children in the country to school, and then we'll branch out.
Sure, we'll have buses with beds in them. You know, the kind that go from here to New York. Ain't that right, Tony?
You bet you my life.
There's the phone.
Well, I'll answer her. Hello, this is Temple's garage speaking. Just 1 minute, I will call her. Now, don't go away. It's for you, Miss Marjorie.
Hello? Oh, yes, Mr. Drummond.
About that land of yours, Miss Temple. If you're going to accept my offer, I'll have to know today.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Drummond, but I've changed my mind about selling the land. Yes, I know, but I don't need the money now. I've taken a partner.
Well, I wish you both luck. By the way, who is your partner? Burnham up Barnes. Oh, I was wondering what had become of him. Well, I'm glad everything's turned out all right for you. Goodbye.
Drummond, I've got to have that land. There's millions of dollars worth of oil under it.
Oh, don't worry, Mr. Warren. I'll make her an offer she can't refuse.
You'll do nothing of the kind. Barnes is pretty smart and he'd get suspicious right away. Out of business, so that she'll have to sell her land.
That's easy. If something happened to their bus, they'd lose the school contract, wouldn't they?
I don't like this job. Monkeying with a school bus is bad business.
You've got nothing to worry about if you do exactly as I told you. You better get moving. Barnes should be at the school by now.
Come along, son. There you are, Sonny. See you after school.
Okay, Bernard.
He's a hit-and-run driver.
We'll catch him.
Yeah? Oh, hello, Drummond.
Everything worked out all right. Barnes tried to collect damages from Ed for wrecking the bus. But you know Ed. He's broke. Yeah, the school board closed down on them this morning. Gave them 3 days to get a new bus or lose their contract. The only way they can raise money now is for Miss Temple to sell her land.
Hey, boss. Burn-em-up Barnes is out on the track.
Just a minute.
He's trying to get a car to drive in the big race.
Pass the word down the line that Barnes is not to get a car.
Okay.
Right.
Hello, Mr. Warren.
I heard it. Get over and see Miss Temple right away. Close the deal for the land before Barnes gets back there.
Here he comes now. See you later.
Hello, Burn-em-up. Where have you been keeping yourself? Going to get back in the racing game?
Yes, if I can still get a car. How about your old 25?
I'm sorry, old man, but I've already got a driver. I wished I'd known. There's nobody I'd rather have than you.
Thanks, Tom. I'll see some of the other boys. Maybe there's still a chance. So long.
So long.
Say, your old racing car's for sale down at the Star Garage. We could use my college money to pay for it. Nothing doing, Bobby. Your brother put that money in the bank to send you to college, and that's all it's going to be used for. Hello, Jones. How's your arm?
Getting better, thanks.
Going to be able to drive in the race?
No.
How about letting me take your car?
I'm sorry, Barnes, but I've made other arrangements.
Can't you call the deal off? I can win with your car. We'll split the prize money.
I'm sorry, I can't do it.
I won't take no for an answer. Who'd you make the deal with? I'll talk him out of it.
Now, there's no use talking, Barnes. The deal is set, and that's that.
I don't doubt you've got the money in the bank, Sonny, but I can't do business with you.
Well, the car's all right, isn't it?
Absolutely. She's been all tuned up since I bought her off Burn-em-up.
Well, then why can't
But
I?
there's no use talking. I can't take your money.
Of course, you know your own business, Miss Temple. But if you're depending upon Barnes winning the big race to save your school contract, you're going to be disappointed.
But he's the best race driver in the world.
I quite agree with you, but he can't race without a car.
You mean he isn't going to get...
He hasn't got a chance.
Well, in that case, Mr. Drummond, I guess there's nothing else for me to do but sell you my land.
Don't do that, Miss Marjorie. Your father, he tell me, Tony, whatever you do, don't let the Marjorie sell that land. It's going to be with lots of money.
Well, I can't help myself, Tony. I've got to.
Signorina, I beg of you, don't.
Please, Tony, this is my business. You better go out and fix that tire now.
Then it's a deal?
Yes. If you make out the papers, I'll sign them.
Oh, you just come in time. She's going to sell the land. Oh, please, don't let her.
Marjorie, wait.
Did you get a car?
No, but...
Oh. Then I've got to sell.
But, Margie, you'll have nothing left. I'd rather see the Temple and Barnes Transportation Company go out of business.
Well, maybe I'd better come back later.
No, Mr. Drummond.
Please.
I'm doing this.
Here you are, Burn-em-up.
Why, that's my old car.
No, you don't have to sell the land. Oh, you.
Bobby, what's this all about?
I tried to talk the kid out of it, Barnes, but he insisted on buying your car back.
You used your college money.
Yeah. But all you have to do is win the big race, and then you can give it back to me. And we'll have enough left over to buy a new school bus.
Suppose I don't win.
You can't lose, burn 'em up. You just gotta win.
Attention, folks. I want you to meet the drivers who are going to race in the Great Automobile Sweepstakes. In number 1 position, we have a national champion, Ray Ridpath, car number 7. In the number 2 position, that consistent point winner, Tom Chase, car number 33. And here is a surprise, folks. A last-minute entry. The ex-king of the dirt track trying to stage a comeback. Burn 'em up Barnes. He will have the outside position, car number 18.
Why did Drummond let Barnes get in the race?
He couldn't keep him out of it without arousing suspicion.
He's going to be tough to beat.
Listen, fella, it ain't a case of Barnes winning or losing. It's up to us to see he doesn't even finish. That's Drummond's orders.
All right, ready, everybody? If Burn 'em up can beat him to the first turn, they'll never catch him. He made it! Hot dog!
Remember, this is a 200-lap race, Tony. Lots of things can happen before the finish.
Huh?
If that wheel comes off, he'll be killed.
Now, let me...
Barnes has lost the wheel. He's skidding. It looks like a bad crack-up. No, it isn't, folks. Why, he's safe. Burn 'em up sensational, driving averted collision that time. Oh, this is hard luck for Barnes. He's lost nearly a whole lap on account of that bad wheel.
Oh, grande Dio, he'll never be able to catch him up now.
50 laps to go. He still has a chance.
Barnes is driving like a wild man. He's made up the lap he lost, and he's still gaining. There he goes. He's pressing the 2 liters hard.
Chase is blocking Burn 'em up again.
It's a coming through.
All right,
It's a coming through.
Get back now, folks. Get back.
Did I make it?
You certainly did, Barnes. Are you badly hurt?
Well, I seem to be all in one piece.
Oh, I'm so glad you're all right.
All right, huh? Sure he's all right. He's a tough guy.
Boy, you can sure take it, Vernon.
He certainly can. And here's the certificate for first prize. $5,000.
Oh, boy, that's keen. When do we get it?
Tomorrow at noon at Mr. Warren's office. You know, Lyman Warren, president of the Warren Automobile Company.
Come in. Hello, Barnes. I'm glad to see you. Sit down.
Thank you, Mr. Warren.
Sure, sit down.
I guess you know why I'm here.
I'm sorry, Barnes, but I'm afraid I won't be able to give you the prize money.
I don't understand. I won the race, didn't I?
Yes, as far as I'm concerned, you did. But two of the other drivers have protested your winning.
Protest it? On what grounds? Who are they?
Ridpath and Chase. They claim that you were not in your car when it crossed the finish line.
Well, that isn't true.
No, I know, Barnes. I don't doubt you for a moment. But the protest has been made officially. And until the board of directors renders a decision, I can't give you the money.
But I can't wait. I've got to have the money right away. Unless my partner and I get a new school bus within 3 days, we'll be forced out of business.
I'm sorry, my boy, but there's nothing I can do about it. Pardon me. Hello? Yes? What? Instantly killed? Oh, that's terrible. No, I'll let you know later. Oh, Barnes. You say that you must have money right away. Well, now, there is a job I can offer you, but I hate to do it. It's very dangerous.
What is it?
We've just turned out a new car designed to travel over the roughest ground at terrific speed. If you would care to take it out for a test run, there's $1,000 in it.
$1,000? Just for testing a car?
It isn't as easy as you think. I just had word that one of our drivers was killed making the same test.
I'll take it. I need that 1,000.
I admire your nerve. You meet me at the proving grounds at 3 o'clock.
I'll be there. Thank you very much, Mr. Warren.
I've got to hand it to you, Warren. Your act was so good I nearly believed it myself. But why give him a chance to earn $1,000?
He has as much chance of collecting that $1,000 as he has of collecting the prize money.
You mean that car test is so dangerous? Don't you think you're carrying this a little too far?
We've got to get rid of Barnes. We can never force Marjorie Temple to sell us her land as long as she has him for a partner.
I don't want anybody to see me with this camera.
What's the matter? You stealing him?
No, it's mine. My brother lent it to me.
Then what were you scared?
Burnhamup's going to test a new car, and I want to make some pictures of it. But Marjorie and he don't want me to go.
Bobby, where are you?
Hide me, quick.
Keep it in spike the other way.
Tony, have you seen Bobby?
Well, he was here just 1 minute ago.
Well, didn't you see where he went? Are you hiding something from me, Tony?
Me? Why, Miss Marjorie, what you say?
Tony, you're up to something, and I know it.
No. Oh! What are you pushing my stunner for?
I thought so. Bobby. Oh, be a good sport, Marjorie, and don't tell burn 'em up. Why, I might get a lot of money for my pictures. All right, Bobby. Gee, you're swell. I don't blame burn 'em up for liking you.
Do be careful, burn 'em up.
Don't worry. I'll be back before you know it. The down payment on our new school bus.
Sorry Mr. Warren couldn't get here, but he's given me full instructions. Here comes the car now.
That's sure a powerful sounding motor.
You'll find she's got plenty of speed.
I'll take her up the road and see how she handles.
There he goes on his last ride.
You know, Red Pat, we ought to get more dough for a job like this.
Think we could?
Sure, we got the goods on Drummond, haven't we? If he don't come through with a bigger cut, we can make it plenty tough for him.
You're right. I'll go and sound him out right now. You finish fixing that carburetor.
Barnes is trying the car out now. Yeah, everything's all set. I'll keep you posted. What's the matter? Anything wrong?
Plenty. Chase is threatening to squeal.
We'll take care of him.
How?
When Barnes hits that car, Chase will be in it. Here comes Parker.
They're clearing the course, Mr. Drummond.
All right, Parker. Change the flags like I told you.
What do you think of it?
Some power. I'm anxious to see what you'll do.
You can make the real test in a few minutes, but be sure to stay on the open road. Don't make any turn that's blocked with flags.
I won't forget.
That carburetor's acting up again. Take a look at it, will you, Chase?
All clear, Barnes. Good luck. And don't forget about those flags.
I'll burn him up!
Call an ambulance, quick. It's no use.
I saw his car, but it was too late to stop. They told me the course would be clear.
The course was clear. You deliberately left it. You hated Chase. You planned this to kill him.
What are you talking about? I took this course because it was open. The other course was blocked by flags.
That's a lie. This road was very plainly blocked by flags, and you drove right through them.
Grab him, boys, and lock him up in the tool house. I'll call the police.
Hey, kid! Wait a minute!
What's the matter?
That kid Bobby just left here with a motion picture camera.
You suppose he got pictures of what happened?
He must have. He ran away when he saw me. We better stop him.
Fire! We've got to get Barnes out of there. It's jammed. We'll have to break it in. Come on.
You're not allowed to shoot pictures on a proving ground, Sonny. You'll have to give me that film.
Don't take it away from me, mister. Please. I'll get a lot of money for it, and it's not hurting anybody.
It won't when we get through with it.
Barnes! We got the film. Let's beat it.
Right. We're not allowed to shoot pictures on a proving ground, Sonny. You'll have to give me that film.
Don't take it away from me, mister. Please. I'll get a lot of money for it, and it's not hurting anybody.
It won't when we get through with it.
All right, get out of here, kid, and don't come back.
We got the film. Let's beat it.
Right.
Burn him up, are you all right? Gee, I thought you were going to be killed.
Quick, Bobby. We've got to get that film back from Rippath.
Wait! Ridpath hasn't got it. He only thinks he has.
What do you mean? I saw him take it from you.
All he got was an empty magazine. Here's the film.
It's a cinch this film will get us some extra money from Drummond.
Besides saving my neck.
And then I saw a man change the flags on the course to make you take the side road.
And you got pictures of all that?
You bet I did. And I even got a shot of Ridpath hitting Chase over the head and putting him in that car before you crashed it.
That's great. Now they can't accuse me of killing Chase. We better have that film developed right away.
Can you imagine Ridpath getting that sword just because you beat him in the big race?
He wouldn't kill Chase just because he hated me. There's something more than that behind this, and I'm going to find out what it is.
The frame-up worked perfectly, Warren. The police are on their way over to get Barnes now.
Good work, Drummond. They'll have a clear case of manslaughter against him.
Now his partner will have to sell us their land to get money for Barnes' defense.
You'd better hurry over and see Miss Temple. Make her another offer.
You know, I just talked to her yesterday. If we seem too anxious to get the land, she may suspect the reason why.
How could she? You and I are the only people in the world who know there are millions of dollars worth of oil under it.
Anyway, she'll be so worried about Barnes, she'll never suspect anything. I'll get over there right away. There's no doubt in my mind, Miss Temple, that Barnes can prove his innocence, but he'll need money to defend himself.
But I haven't any money, Mr. Drummond.
Huh. Who say you haven't no money? Don't I got lots of money. And what is mine is yours.
But, Tony, where did you get it?
All of my life I work hard to save the money. I give it all to you. Look. $27.41.
Oh, that's fine of you, Tony. But I'm afraid it isn't enough. I'll have to sell the land.
Don't you do it, Signorina. The land is all you got.
If you'll just sign this, Miss Temple, we'll close the deal right now.
Hey, he's too anxious. That'll land she's worth a lot of money.
Please, Tony. I must have money to keep Burnham up out of jail.
Marjorie! It's a Bobby. He was with Burnham up.
Where's Marjorie? Ridpath tried to frame Burnham up at the proving grounds, and I've got moving pictures of the whole thing.
What on earth are you talking about?
I saw it all. And Burnham up's at the laboratory now getting that film developed.
I knew he couldn't be guilty of murder.
You bet he isn't. And he says after he gets that film, he's going to find out who's at the bottom of all this.
What I told you. This Drummond, he's a no good. He come to tell you a lot of lies to cheat you out of the land. I'll fix him.
Tony! Tony!
You think you can hide it from Tony? I'll show you.
He's gone.
Was Drummond here?
He was when you drove in.
He must have heard me tell you about the film. I've got to warn Burnham up.
Bobby!
What a fine mess you made of this job.
Well, what do you mean, boss? Here's the film.
It is, eh? Show it to me, smart guy.
It must be on the other side.
Do you know what you've done, Ridpath? You've allowed Barnes to get away with enough evidence to send us all to the electric chair. Barnes is at the laboratory, and he's having the film developed right now.
We can stop him there. Come on, Parker.
You stay right here. You've bungled things enough already. I'll send Stevens and Tucker.
Just a minute. Your name Barnes?
Yes. Why?
I want to see you down at headquarters.
That's just where I was going. I have pictures here that will prove my innocence and show how Chase was really killed.
I hope you're right. Just get into the car. Step on it.
What's the idea? This isn't the way to police headquarters.
What of it? Give me that film.
You're getting away with the film. We've lost him. No, we haven't. Ritpath is the only man who could want that film. And I can find him.
Well, Drummond's mixed up in this somehow. He heard me tell Marjorie that you were at the laboratory.
Then those fake detectives must be Drummond's men. Come on.
Here it is.
Where's Barnes?
We threw him out of the car. The cops will get him.
Fine.
Get Ritpath.
Let me have your gun, Stevens.
They've probably taken the film to Drummond's office. You wait here.
Drummond wants to see you in the office.
Good thing you got a hold of this.
Oh, you can always count on us, Mr. Drummond.
Smoke? Have a cigar.
Thanks.
Much obliged.
Well, here's the film, Ritpath, and it certainly would hang you if the police ever got a hold of it. Barnes!
He's getting out the window.
There he is.
going into the grandstand. We can head him off on the other side.
Bobby, what are you doing here? I thought I told you to stay in the tow car. Oh, gee, burn him up, I had to... Why, that's Redpath. He's the fella that killed Chase and made it look like you did it. Are you sure? You bet I am. Didn't I get movies of him doing it? Yes, and that film is going to prove my innocence. It must be in Drummond's office, and I'm going to get it. Come on. You get back to the tow car. Keep the motor running. We may have to leave here in a hurry. Right.
Well, here's the film, Redpath, and it certainly would hang you if the police ever got a hold of it. Barnes!
He's getting out the window.
There he is!
going into the grandstand. We can head him off the other side.
Here's the film.
We'd better get him out of sight.
Let's take him in the office.
Where's the film?
Put him on the couch.
What are you bringing him in here for?
We figured it was safer than leaving him outside, Mr. Drummond. He's in pretty bad shape.
Suppose he was to die here, in my office. What a fine fix I'd be in. Get him out of here.
We'll put him in our car.
Where anybody can see him? You idiots. The track ambulance is outside. Put him in that.
Yes, sir, I'll get it.
Here's the film, Mr. Drummond.
Good. Lucky for you, we got a hold of this, Redpath. And there's enough evidence to hang you.
Maybe. But don't forget, I won't hang alone.
He's coming too. Get a rope and tie him up. You seem to be the star of this film, Redpath. So far, they're all pictures of you.
Well, nobody else will ever see them. I guess you win.
Tie him up.
Well, the film's gone.
Why, it can't be.
I tell you it is. Somebody's taken it.
Well, they couldn't have left the grounds yet.
The kid's got it. Stop it, Stephen.
Don't let him get to the gate.
Go around and head him off there. Did you see a kid run past here? No. He stole something out of Mr. Drummond's office. If you see him, grab him.
Okay.
Hey, Harry!
Stop it, Bill!
We can't find him anywhere, Mr. Drummond.
He must have got out through the gate.
He couldn't have. I was watching it.
That kid just drove off in a tow car.
Which way did he go?
That way.
He must be heading for the Temple garage.
That's it. The car was marked Temple and Barnes Transportation Company.
Get after him, quick.
I got the film.
That's great, but where's Burnham?
He's at the track. Drummond's holding him. They're going to turn him over to the police.
Now, what do we care? Haven't we got the moving pitch? We can put it at show for the police.
That's right, Tony. This film will prove that he's innocent.
They're Drummond's men.
You push him up the door, I'll push him up your face like that.
Form the police.
Hello, this is me, Tony. Hey, why do you not talk?
Hello? Central? Hello? The phone's dead.
When do we turn him over to the police?
I'll phone you when I know that Stevens and Parker have got the film.
Sounds all right to me now. What's the idea?
Step on it. Burnham Barnes like speed. Ain't that right, Buck? He's gone.
There he goes.
colpa di me le bombe! Sono colpa di me le bombe! Stop it quick before I get mad! Oh, non è possibile! Non è possibile! Hit him off, quicker!
they get that film, Bobby?
Yes, and I bet they've taken it to Drummond's office.
Oh, we've got to follow them. If they destroy that film, we'll never be able to prove that Barnes is innocent of murder.
Come on.
Hey, what about getting me down?
Oh, Santa Maria, buy a new suit. No, she got in a hole right in the seat of the pants.
You get him down, Bobby. I've got to go follow those men with the film.
No, you let Tony down. This is a man's job.
Please, Miss Marjorie, if you don't mind. The pen, she's tearing up more and more every minute. Maybe you let me down, please. Oh. Oh.
There's a cop after us. When you round the turn, slow down. I'm going to jump off.
Burn him up. What happened?
Two men in a green car cut across in front of me and...
They're Drummond's men.
Drummond's men?
Yes, and they've got the film.
Which way did they go?
That way. The cop went after them.
It's Parker. He's got the film.
Get ready to take the wheel.
He's getting away. Here's the film.
Get going.
Here's one of your hit-and-run drivers, officer.
So, you and your pal tried to run away, huh? Good work. Say, aren't you Burnham-up Barnes?
Yes?
Just my luck, and the whole police department looking for you.
But he didn't do anything, officer.
No, not much. Just killed a man, that's all.
He did not. That was a frame-up. And we got moving pictures here to prove it.
That's right, officer. And this is one of the men that's trying to pin the crime on me.
Well, you'll have to tell that to the district attorney. Get in that car, and I'll follow you down to the station.
You claim these pictures were made at the time Chase was murdered?
Yes, sir. on the proving grounds of the Warren Automobile Company.
Get Mr. Warren on the phone right away.
But Warren, I tell you, we can't make a move until that film is destroyed.
Nonsense, Drummond. We've got Barnes on the run. This is just the time to close the deal for Miss Temple's land. Why, she'll jump at the chance to get money to help Barnes.
But there's plenty of time. Why can't we wait until...
Until Barnes or Marjorie Temple find out that there are millions of dollars worth of oil under that land. Why, you're crazy. Yes, Warren speaking. The district attorney? Why, yes, of course, Mr. Matthews. I'll be very glad to come right over.
What did he want?
Now, don't get panicky, Drummond. He won't get anything out of me.
Do you suppose he got a hold of that film?
If he did, you can blame your men.
I asked you here to see these pictures, Mr. Warren, because they're supposed to have been shot on your proving ground. Mr. Barnes, who was in your employ at the time they were taken, claims they will prove his innocence in connection with the Chase murder.
Well, I shall be very glad to look at them, Mr. Matthews. And I hope that they'll clear my friend Barnes.
Are you ready, Jim?
Ready, Mr. Matthews.
Draw the shades, please.
Thank you.
The boy who took these pictures had set up his camera on a hill to photograph the test car. He saw a man start to move the flags that blocked one of the roads. The fellow's actions were so sneaky that he took these pictures of him. I had just given Mr. Warren's new mystery car a trial run. To report it before starting the main test.
Yes, that's right.
That carburetor's acting up again. Take a look at it, will you, Chase? You're actually looking at the murder of Chase, photographed by my young friend, Bobby. Ritpath, who killed him, put his body in the car for a reason, which you will see. Now you'll understand why Parker moved the flag. By so doing, he made me take the road that would force me to crash into Chase's car. It was a clever frame-up to pin Ritpath's crime on me.
We're gonna burn him up.
That's all.
Congratulations, Barnes. I never believed that you were guilty. I can't tell you how glad I am to see you cleared.
Thank you, Mr. Warren.
I'll have Redpath arrested at once. See that a warrant is issued, Steve.
Yes, sir.
And lock this man up. You're free to go, Barnes, but I'll need you as a witness against him.
I'll shoot!
Hello. Yes?
What? Parker?
Yeah, he tried to get away from the police and they shot him. We've no time to lose. A couple of officers have just started for the track to get Ridpath.
He's here now. I'll get him out of the country.
No, not a chance. It's too late for that now. By this time, the police have sent out a broadcast. Now there's only one thing to do. Hide him.
I'll get busy right away. You're in a jam, Ridpath. We've got to work fast. Get out of that racing outfit. Stevens, you put it on.
What's the idea?
It's all very simple. When the cops get in here, you'll be in Ridpath's car. You're him, understand?
Sure.
Get going, Stevens.
Okay.
We've got a warrant for one of your men, a race driver named Ridpath.
Ridpath? What's he done?
He's wanted for murder.
Ridpath wanted for murder? Why, I can't believe it.
Do you know where I can find him?
Yes, he's out on the track trying out a new car. I'll have him flagged for you. Come right along, gentlemen. Flag Ridpath. He'll have to circle the track before he can stop.
Why are you getting away? After him, Jim.
Be sure and shut off that oil drain, Tony.
Sure, burn him up. I'll make him plenty tight.
Burn him up? We just got a call from the police. They told me they chased the wrong man and Ridpath got away.
I know how to locate Ridpath.
Oh!
Yes?
Hello, boss. This is Ridpath.
Yeah, they fell for it, hook, line, and sinker. The last I saw, they were chasing Stevens over the hill. What's that?
What do you think I better do?
Well, just lie low where you are. And that tool house is a perfect hideout.
But suppose they get wise to me.
Nonsense. They'll never dream of looking for you so close to the track.
Okay, boss. Goodbye. I'll have Ridpath in no time.
Well, please don't take any chances.
Don't worry, I won't.
Hello, boss. I thought you were going to phone me. Is everything all right?
Who is this talking? Ridpath? Say, are you crazy? I just got through telling you. Didn't you just phone me? Somebody's wise to us. You've got to get out of there quick.
Where'll I go? Okay, boss.
Not so fast, Ridpath. I've got some business with you.
What's wrong, boss? Somebody's after Ridpath. Get down to the tool house and make sure they don't get him.
What do you want me to write? The truth. That Drummond hired you to frame me for the murder of Chase.
Drummond would kill me if I did that.
If you help us put him behind bars, he won't be able to kill you. And if you don't, you'll hang.
I guess you're right. Why should I take a rap for him? What do you want me to write?
The truth. That Drummond hired you to frame me for the murder of Chase.
Drummond would kill me if I did that.
If you help us put him behind bars, he won't be able to kill you. And if you don't, you'll hang.
I guess you're right. Why should I take a rap for him?
I got it.
He must have rolled in those bushes. Go down and make sure. See anything of Barnes? No. He must be down there somewhere. Look at those bushes. There he goes! Keep driving and step on it.
The doctors at the hospital don't know whether he'll live or not. They say he has concussion of the brain.
Gee whiz, burn him up. If Redpath dies, you never will be able to prove who framed you.
Yes, I will, Bobby. Here's Redpath's confession in his own handwriting.
Well, that's great. Buying a half interest in my garage has caused you a lot of trouble, hasn't it, Burnham Up?
I certainly can't blame you for that, Marjorie. Didn't I want to be a businessman instead of a race driver?
But if we don't get that new bus by noon tomorrow, the school board will cancel our contract. Then there'll be no more Temple and Barnes Transportation Company.
That paper in your hand will get us a new bus.
Is that confession worth money?
You bet it is. I'll tell you all about it in the car. Let's go. I've got to get to Warren's office right away.
Excuse me, please. I want a minute. I wipe at the windshield.
That's all right, Tony. Let it go. I'm in a hurry. Yes, Tony, we're going to buy a new bus.
What do you say? A new bus? That's a fine.
You get cleaned up, and when we get back, we'll have a little celebration.
Just I want a minute, please. Okay, she's all fixed. Goodbye. Just a 1 minute. I'll be right there. Thank you very much. What can I do for you?
I want 2 quarts of medium oil and make it quick.
Please, we got a 6 kind.
I just want 2 quarts of oil. I don't care what it is.
Pleased to meet you. This is Temple of Barnes Garage speaking. What's that? Who? Just a minute. Don't go away. I'm coming right back. Nobody makes it.
Hey, what a minute!
You let me take it all for nothing. Excuse me, please. I had to take the oil to the man outside. It not taking me long, but he no wait. I'm very sorry. What's that? You want to buy the delicatessen? Say, what do you think? You're calling me up on the telephone. You're making me lose the customer. Now you wanted the baloney. Santa Maria.
You wait here. I won't be long if Mr. Warren's in.
Warren speaking. Oh, hello, Drummond. What? Barnes got away.
Yeah, and that's not the worst of it. Barnes knows I'm mixed up in this, and if he makes Ridpath talk, I'm sunk.
I'm sorry, Drummond, but you'll have to get out of that jam yourself. I can't afford to be dragged into it. Yes?
Mr. Barnes to see you.
Send him in. Hello, Drummond. Barnes is just coming in to see me. Stay on the phone. Come in.
How do you do, Mr. Warren?
Oh, hello, Barnes. Sit down. Oh, Miss Johnson, I want you to find that letter for me right away. I'll stay on the phone. What's on your mind?
Here's a confession, signed by Ridpath, proving that Drummond is directly responsible for the murder of which I was accused.
Drummond? That's unbelievable. Where's Ridpath now?
Dying in the city hospital.
Did you get that information?
Yes. Stall Barnes as long as you can. I'll send my men right over to get that confession.
All right, Miss Johnson. But be sure to take care of it as soon as possible. Of course, you're going to turn this over to the district attorney.
Yes, but I wanted you to see it first. Because you were the judge the day Drummond protested my winning the big race.
Well, just what are you driving at?
This proves that Drummond's charge was a frame-up, and I'm entitled to the $5,000 prize.
To tell you the truth, there was never any doubt in my mind about it. But I had to hold up the check. Track rules, you know.
How about letting me have the check now?
I don't see why not. But just to avoid any legal complications, you won't mind if I call up my lawyer first?
Not at all.
I see. Thank you. My lawyer advises me not to give you the prize money until Drummond's guilt is proven in court.
But I can't wait. I've got to have that money by noon tomorrow. Otherwise, Miss Temple and I will lose our business.
Well, if it's as serious as that, I'm almost tempted to take a chance. Let me see. Barnes, I'm going to take the responsibility and give you the prize money.
I don't know how to thank you, Mr. Warren.
I'm sorry, Barnes, that you ever quit the racing game. You were a great drawing card, Because you always drove to win.
Kind of you to say that.
Barnes is still in the building or they wouldn't be hanging around.
There's your check, my boy. And good luck.
Thanks, Mr. Warren. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Here he comes.
You've got it.
And how?
$5,000. Now we'll be able to get the new bus.
You bet we will. And we're going to do that right now, partner.
Wouldn't it be better if Bobby and I took Ridpath's confession down to the district attorney's, then you can go for the bus?
I'll meet you at the garage.
He's giving it to the girl.
After the confession.
What's the big idea? Why don't you look where you're going, you big fathead?
They've started again. We'll never get away from them.
Give me the confession. Get ready to take the wheel. I'll slip off at the next corner while they're chasing you.
Oh, I can't let you do that, Bobby. It's too dangerous.
There's the car.
The kid's gone. They're trying to trick us.
We can't take any chances. Try and find the kid. We'll follow the girl. We'll never get her now.
Give me that confession.
I will not. Let me go. Hey, what's going on there?
What's the matter, kid?
Don't let him get away. He stole an important paper from me.
An important paper from you?
Yeah, a murder confession. I was taken to the district attorney. There he is!
Give me that confession.
I will not. Let me go. Hey, what's going on there? What's the matter, kid? Don't let him get away. He stole an important paper from me. An important paper from you? Yeah, a murder confession. I was taken to the district attorney. There he is! I'll get him. No use chasing him, officer. I've got the confession.
What are you talking about?
You know, Red Pass confession. The racing driver that's wanted for murder.
I thought Redpath was in the hospital with concussion of the brain.
He is. But Burnham Up Barnes made him write this confession before he was hurt. And I gotta get it to the district attorney's office.
Come on, I'll help you. Hey, Mike! Which way you boys heading?
Back to station?
Give this kid a lift as far as Spring Street, will you?
Sure. Hop in.
Thanks.
Hello, police. There's been a murder committed at 2007 Broad Street. Hurry!
Calling car 72. Calling car 72. Go to 2007 Broad Street. A murder reported.
That's a hurry call for us, kid. Sorry, but we've got to let you off here.
That car at the corner will take you to Spring Street.
Thanks. Gee, I hope you catch the murderer.
Taxi! The district attorney's office, quick!
Hello, Marjorie.
Bobby, what kept you so long? I thought you'd never get here.
Stevens tried to get the confession from me. But here it is.
Oh, we're too late to do anything now. The district attorney's office is closed for the day. We might as well go back to the garage. Burnham Up will be back with a new bus by the time we get there.
It's Stevens. Take this and beat it.
I'll get the car started.
Let's go.
Hey, taxi! Stop! Stop!
Drummond talking. Oh, hello, Stevens. He let the kid get away with a confession. Wait there, and I'll send the boys right over. Pick up Stevens at 3rd and Spring and beat it over to the Temple and Barnes garage. That's where the kid and the girl are heading.
Okay, come on, Fraser.
And get that confession and destroy it.
All right. Goodbye. The automobile salesman said that Burnham Up left in the new bus about a half hour ago. He should be here any moment now.
Boy, I'll bet she's a honey. That must be him now.
Welcome very much. Can I do anything for you?
Yeah, you can shut up.
Quick, hide the confession.
What's the matter?
They're after us.
You better get the car turned around in case we have to get out of here in a hurry.
We don't want to cause you any trouble, Miss Temple, so I'll ask you to hand over Ridpath's confession.
I gave it to the district attorney.
Oh, yeah?
I saw the kid give it to you in front of the district attorney's office. Where is it?
I tell you, I haven't got it.
Search him, Stevens.
What do you mean I push him up on his face?
Come here. Kid ain't got it either.
She told you we didn't have it.
They've hidden it someplace.
We'll find it.
Gee, I wish Burnham Up would get here.
Grab him, Stevens!
Stop the kid, Fraser! He's got it!
Quick, Burnham Up, they're trying to get the confession from Bobby.
This Barnes!
Look out, Burnham Up!
Oh, grazie.
I mean, we've got to do something.
I know. I call the police.
I'll see if I can get help outside.
Hello? Operator, please, I want the police station. Presto, presto, presto. The police. I want the police. Ah, Jimara, you don't speak English. I want the police. Ah! What's the matter? Pretty soon I'm gonna get so mad I can't talk. What's the matter? Look out, Bobby!
Come in. Mr. Warren, I've been trying to get you on the phone.
What about Redpath's confession?
It's burned up.
Then what are you looking so glum about?
Redpath's still alive, isn't he? He can make another confession, and the cops will get me for murder.
You needn't worry about Redpath talking. I've planted a special nurse at the hospital, and I'm afraid that Redpath will never regain consciousness.
Well, that's a load off my mind.
Now we've got to end before she finds out that there's oil.
That won't be so easy. She and Barnes have bought a new bus in time to hang on to their school contract. That means she won't need to sell her land.
Suppose something happens to their new bus.
I think that can be arranged.
Goodbye, Mr. Barnes.
Goodbye, dear.
You're coming for us this afternoon, aren't you?
You bet.
That was a keen ride. So long, burn 'em up.
So long, kids.
Goodbye, Mr. Burns.
Goodbye.
Get ready. Here he comes. If one of his front tires blows out at the speed he's going, he'll crack him sure. We can't let him get away.
Frankie, it's burn 'em up.
Hello, Marjorie.
You're late, burn 'em up.
Yeah, a little.
What's the matter? You got it at...
Yes, will you take care of it, Tony?
What is it, a nail?
No, it's a bullet hole. Say, somebody's been shooting at you.
You've had trouble.
Yes, Drummond's men again.
Oh, were any of the school children hurt?
No, fortunately, it was after I'd taken them to school. I'll give you a hand, Tony.
Say, where'll I find Mr. Barnes?
Here. What can I do for you?
I'm from the Hammond Bus Company.
Say, this is a sweet running bus we bought from your firm.
I hope it's better than that check you gave us.
What do you mean? That check is as good as gold. It was given me by Mr. Warren of the Warren Automobile Company.
I know all that, but he stopped payment on it.
There must be some mistake. Will you wait here while I phone?
Sure, go ahead. Help yourself. Does this tire belong to the bus?
Sure, she belongs to the bus. She got that sponge, I'm gonna fix him up.
Okay, but hurry up. I gotta take it out of here.
Gonna take a what out? The bus?
Sure, the check's no good.
Say, what do you think? It's Tony gonna fix him up for you to take him out of here. You take the bus, Tony fix the punch. Testa de porco.
What's the matter?
Hello? Warren Motor Company. Mr. Warren, please. It's very important. Tell him that Barnes of Temple and Barnes is calling.
Hello? Yes, put him on. It's Barnes. Get a load of this, Drummond. Hello? Oh, hello, Barnes. I was just going to call you up. Yes, I know, and I'm very sorry about the whole thing. But you see, the Racing Association compelled me to stop payment on the check.
But why? I won the big race, didn't I?
That's right. But Drummond filed a protest against you, and the matter hasn't been settled yet.
Then why did you pay me the $5,000 in the first place?
Because I believed you were entitled to it. But the Racing Association claimed that I hadn't the right to do so.
He says the Hammond Company is going to take their bus away, and he and Miss Temple will be forced out of business. Now, that's too bad.
I can't tell you, Barnes, how sorry I am, but you see the position I'm in. I had either to pay you the $5,000 out of my own pocket or stop payment on the check.
I understand. Well, thanks anyway for trying to help me. Well, I guess there's nothing else to do but let them take the bus.
And the joke of it all is Barnes thinks you're his friend.
Now Miss Temple will jump at the chance to sell us her land.
Yeah, and make us a present of millions of dollars worth of oil.
Well, that's about all that's left of the Temple and Barnes Transportation Company.
But we still have our school contract.
We won't have that much longer without a bus.
I tell you what, I got a great idea.
Well, what is it, Tony? Tell us.
We get a new bus.
That certainly is a great idea, Tony. But where are we going to get the money?
Excuse me, please. I don't think about that.
There's that land of mine. Perhaps Mr. Drummond would still be interested in buying it.
Help! Help!
Hey, get out of there, you! Cut! Hey, what's the idea of spoiling my scene? Get that camera up here quick, Eddie. Bring up that camera. That's a real fight, just what we want. Don't stop it. I got you. Come back, lady, please. Get it up here, come on. Start grinding as soon as you're ready, Tom. That's good stuff. Boy, what a fighter! Cut! Bring the camera closer.
Gosh, I'm sorry.
Oh, how are you, Burnham Up?
Hello, Eddie. I didn't know you were making pictures around here.
Mr. Lambert, this is Burnham Up Barnes.
How do you do?
How would you like to make $100 quick?
What is this, a joke?
It's no joke to me. I'm not kidding. I got some swell scenes of that fight, but I have to have more of you to use it in the picture. It won't take long. What do you say?
Okay.
Fine. Tom, put the camera back in that alley setup.
Yes, sir. Okay.
First, I have to have a scene where Barnes sees the attack on the girl and rushes out to save her. Yes, sir. Come on, Burnham Up.
Oh, hello, Miss Temple. What's going on there?
Looks like Mr. Barnes is trying to break into pictures.
Clark Gable had better watch out. Miss Temple, I'd like to have a little talk with you.
Won't you come in?
You probably know that I tried to do Barnes a good turn.
Yes, I know about the check.
I feel very badly about the whole thing. I'd like to help. Perhaps I could make you a loan.
But I have nothing to offer as security. The only thing I have is a few acres of land, and that's heavily mortgaged.
I'm not thinking about security. But if you want to sell the land, perhaps I could take it off your hands.
Now you understand clearly what you're supposed to do, Barnes.
Yes. I chase the car ahead. At a signal from you, I leave the wheel, stand up in the front seat, and jump across to the other car.
That's right, but be sure you don't jump till you get my signal.
Yes, sir.
Away! Take it away!
No, thanks. Was it all right?
All right, it was great. Here's your $100.
Thanks.
Barnes, come here a minute, will you?
Yes.
You're a crackerjack stuntman. How would you like a steady job with us?
Thanks. But I'm in the transportation business.
But this is real dough. A good stuntman's worth $500 a week.
500 a week?
Eddie's not kidding you. This is a real thrill picture. Aeroplane stuff, runaway trains, a big auto race.
And that's his long suit, Chief. Burnham Up's the king of the dirt track.
I know. I saw him win his last race. How about it, Barnes?
Well, I'm not as good as Eddie says, but I'd sure like to try it.
You're on. Let's get back to the garage, Eddie.
All right then, Miss Temple. $5,000 is the agreed price. Now, if I may use your pen and ink, I'll fill out the bill of sale. Thank you. Oh, by the way, have you the deed to the property?
Yes, I'll get it for you right away.
See you tomorrow!
Now, Miss Temple, if you will just sign right here.
I really hate to dispose of my land, Mr. Warren, but I don't see any other way out.
Just a minute, Marjorie. I wouldn't sign that if I were you.
But burn him up. Mr. Warren is going to pay me $5,000 for it.
Tell me, why are you so anxious to obtain this land, Mr. Warren?
Why, because I need it in my business.
I suppose Mr. Drummond needs it in his business, too. He stopped at nothing to force us to sell.
You're not implying that I have anything to do with Drummond, are you?
All these generous offers for Miss Temple's land leads me to believe it has some hidden value.
Hidden value? What could it be?
I don't know yet, but I'm going to find out. If you're as good a friend as you claim to be, Mr. Warren, you won't mind giving us time to think it over.
Why, of course not. There's no rush.
But burn him up. We need cash right away.
Here's $100, and we get 500 more every week from now on. I was just hired by that motion picture company to do stunts.
Oh, but I hate to think of you risking your life.
Then don't think about it. Oh, by the way, where's Tony?
I told him he could have the afternoon off.
Santa Maria. Mi cappello. I don't think I go out.
Yes? This is Drummond. You don't say. That's a laugh. Barnes is gone in the movies.
Well, when you finish laughing, perhaps you'll realize that a motion picture stuntman is paid to take chances. His life is in constant danger.
I get you. I'll put Tucker on it right away.
All set, Tom? Almost. Eddie, get me Barnes and the pilot.
Yes, sir.
You ready, Barnes? Okay. The director wants to give you 2 final instructions. If Barnes succeeds in getting on your plane, Wilson, you take off. We'll follow you up in the camera ship. Give me the most thrilling stuff you can, Barnes. Okay? Get ready to take off, Wilson. You'll come in from here. Here you are, Mr. Lambert. Oh, thank you. Ready, Barnes? Yes, sir. Ready, Wilson? Take it away!
Barnes! Here comes the camera ship!
Nice stunt.
That's nothing to what he's going to do in a minute. That's nothing to what he's going to do in it. He's having trouble.
I never expected to get out of that crash alive, Burnham up.
Neither did I.
Gosh, I sure thought you were killed.
What happened?
Something happened to my rudder. I couldn't make it work. Well, that's it, all right.
Uh-huh. Somebody filed it halfway through. No wonder we weren't killed. Who's the mechanic that was assigned to this plane?
It's a new man just put on yesterday.
Where is he? I'd like to ask him a few questions.
Well, he was just here.
Well, there he goes.
I thought so.
You know him?
He's one of the bunch that's been trying to get me.
He did it all right, or he wouldn't be running away. He's having trouble with his motor.
We'll get him now. Take the wheel, will you?
Boy, burn him up! Well, burn him up!
You'd better begin explaining, Tucker.
I've got nothing to explain.
No? This ought to be enough to give you a nice long rest in the penitentiary.
Let's turn him over to the police.
Not yet. I'm going to give you a chance to save your neck, Tucker.
Well, what do I have to do?
Now you're talking. You mind dropping us off at the garage, Eddie?
Say, what's this all about?
That's what our friend here is going to help me find out. There's no use of lying, Tucker. I know there's a man higher up whom even Drummond takes orders from. Who is he?
I tell you, I don't know.
You no tell, eh? Don't fix your gun.
Leave him alone, Tony.
I don't hit him, Miss Marjorie.
Oh! Tony. I believe he's telling the truth, burn him up.
You're right, miss. All I know is that we get our orders from Drummond.
In that case, I'll have to get the information out of Drummond. What's his number?
Hempstead 2171.
What are you going to do?
Tucker's going to tell Drummond that I was killed when the plane cracked up.
Tony.
Drummond talking. Good. Did anybody suspect you?
No. What do you want me to do now?
Better hang on to that mechanic's job for a day or so. If you cleared out now, they'd know it was you who did it. If anything happens, let me know right away. Well, Warren, I don't think Barnes will interfere with our plans anymore.
With him out of the way, we won't have any trouble in persuading Miss Temple to sell her land.
Provided she doesn't suspect that there's $1 million worth of oil under it.
Not a chance. Not a chance. We've kept it absolutely secret. I think I'd better go and break the sad news to Miss Temple.
So soon?
A little sympathy and some money for funeral expenses go a long way toward closing the deal.
If she falls for it, I'll send Barnes some flowers.
Thought you said you were going to let me go.
I will, as soon as I make sure you're telling me the truth. Just make yourself comfortable, Tucker.
Look out, someone's coming. Thank heavens it's only Bobby.
You're just in time, Bobby. I've got to get to the district attorney's office in a hurry. What are you going to do? Swear out a warrant for Drummond's arrest. Hot dog. Take good care of our guests, Tony.
You bet you my life. Presto, presto.
Say, let me in on this, will you, Tony?
It's the light of this.
Oh! By this time, Drummond has told the man higher up that I'm dead. He won't lose any time in coming over here trying to buy your land.
Well, supposing he comes while you're gone.
I hardly think he will. But if he does, stall him till I get back.
The district attorney didn't get a thing out of me.
Good. He'll never get anything on any of us now. Barnes is dead.
Dead? Since when? I just saw him go into the district attorney's office.
Why, it can't be. Tucker phoned me from the airport.
I tell you, I know Barnes when I see him. He didn't look very dead to me.
Then it's a trap, and Warren's walking right into it.
Trap where?
At the Temple and Barnes garage. You and Fraser beat it down there quick before Warren gets caught.
Come on, Fraser, we got a job.
There's a car stopping at the door. Wait, it's Mr. Warren.
Mr. Warren. Why, this is a surprise.
How do you do, Miss Temple? How are you, Bobby?
You look as though you'd lost your best friend.
I have, Miss Temple. And so have you.
But what do you mean?
I have bad news for you. There's been an accident at the airport, and Barnes was killed.
He was doing it for me. I'm sorry I broke down like this, Mr. Warren, but I don't know what's to become of Bobby and me. Why, we haven't even enough money to give Burnham up a decent funeral.
Well, now, why don't you let me take care of that? In fact, I'll feel very badly, Miss Temple, if you don't allow me to take care of you and Bobby until you get on your feet.
I can't take that, Mr. Warren. How would I ever pay you back?
Oh, that's all right. Don't worry about that now.
Well, that's awfully kind of you, but I can't take it.
Well, my dear child, you must have money. I'll tell you what we'll do. There's that land your father left you. I'll take it off your hands at your own price. If it'll make you feel any better, you can give me a little memorandum of sale, and we can arrange the details later.
Why, I don't know what to say. You're so kind.
Yes, what can I do for you?
Where's Barnes?
He's out, making a move with the pitch.
Give us 5 gallons of gas and put some water in the radiator.
Hey, fellas, get me out of here.
It's Tucker.
Drummond's men are trying to rescue Tucker.
Oh, I better phone the police.
I'll phone them. No, operator. Get the police, quickly.
It's a trap. Barnes is alive. Get out of here quick.
Okay, hide Tucker in the shack on Weldon Road and wait for orders.
My friend, you're just the same as on his life. Look out, Tony! Let's stop it up first. Goodbye, Tom.
Well, so long, boys. I better phone the boss before we leave to find out if there's anything new. Hello, Mr. Drummond. Stevens talking. We're out here at the shack with Tucker.
Good work. Yes, I know. Mr. Warren is here now. We don't need to worry about Barnes.
Okay, boss.
Boss say anything about Barnes?
Yeah, Barnes went down to the district attorney, but it won't do him any good. The boss has men waiting to get him when he comes out.
I hope they get him this time.
Jimmy Hampstead, 3521, quick. That you, Marjorie? This is Bobby. I just learned that Drummond's got some men waiting for Burnham up when he comes out of the district attorney's office. You better warn him right away. Oh, they won't catch me. I found out what I want to know, and I'm going to leave here right now.
Maybe it's the boss again. I better answer it. Quick, get out! It's gonna blow up!
Boss say anything about Barnes?
Yeah, Barnes went down to the district attorney, but it won't do him any good. The boss has men waiting to get him when he comes out.
I hope they get him this time.
Jimmy Hampstead, 3521, quick.
Bobby, you've had me worried. Where are you?
I just learned that Drummond's got some men waiting for Burnham up when he comes out of the district attorney's office. You better warn him right away. Oh, they won't catch me. I found out what I want to know, and I'm going to leave here right now.
Maybe it's the boss again. I better answer it. Quick, get out! It's gonna blow up! We sure were lucky to get out of that.
To the district attorney. This was a matter of life and death.
Hello? It's for you, Barnes.
Thank you. Hello? Yes, Marjorie. What's the trouble? Don't you worry. We'll take care of them. What? Warren? You don't say. This is a surprise. I'll take care of him, too. Goodbye. There's the proof of what I was just telling you about Drummond. Some of his men are waiting outside right now to get me.
They are, eh?
Those are two of Drummond's men, all right.
I'll have them picked up. Hello, Sergeant.
Yes, sir?
There are two men loitering across the street, one in a gray suit and cap, and the other in a dark suit with a light-colored hat. Arrest them on suspicion and hold them for questioning. That seems to cinch your case against Drummond, all right. I'll have him arrested if you say so, but it might be wiser to wait and let him lead us to the man higher up.
That won't be necessary now. I know who's behind Drummond.
That's what you heard over the phone?
Yes. The man we're looking for is Lyman Warren.
You mean the president of the Warren Automobile Company? Are you sure?
There's no doubt about it.
Where are you going?
To Warren's office.
Tell you, Mr. Warren, if we don't get a hold of that land pretty quick, the secret might leak out.
What makes you think so, Parsons?
Well, I saw a couple of well-known oil drillers sneaking around there only yesterday.
Oh, that doesn't mean they suspect anything?
Well, I can't afford to take any chances. I've tipped you off to the fact that there was oil on that land, and I'm not going to lose my share.
Why, of course you're not. I'd have had that land long ago if Drummond hadn't bungled everything.
Well, why don't you get rid of him?
It's not a bad idea. With Drummond out of the way, your split would be much larger, Parsons.
If you don't hurry on and get the land, there won't be anything to split.
He'll see me all right, and he'll see me now.
But Mr. Warren's in conference.
From now on, it'll be a huddle.
Hello, Barnes. What's all the excitement?
Your secretary told me you were in conference.
That's right. One of my private detectives just went through that door.
Your private detective didn't happen to be Drummond, did he?
You're all wrong, Barnes. I'm just as interested in exposing Drummond as you are.
You expect me to believe that, Warren? I know that you and Drummond are in partnership. He's wrecked our business, so you can step in and buy Miss Temple's land.
Now, just to show you how wrong you are, I'm going to tell you where Drummond is hiding.
Oh, yeah? How do you know where he is?
My detective trailed him to an old house in Coldwater Canyon.
If you think I'm going to walk into a trap, you're crazy.
And I might add, Drummond is desperate. If you're going after him, Barnes, I'd advise that you take a couple of men with you.
I will, from the district attorney's office.
That's a good idea.
Hello? Yes, Warren. Any news?
You got away at the right time. I just found out that Barnes has hired some gunmen, and they're out to get you. They're pretending to be from police headquarters.
What am I going to do?
Stay where you are. And if by any chance they find you, shoot first and ask questions afterwards. Why, of course I will. You know you can always count on me, Drummond. Yes. Goodbye.
That must be the house over there. Pull in behind those trees. We go the rest of the way on foot.
You men watch both sides of the house. I'll go to the door. Come out of there, Drummond. If you don't come out of there, we'll come in and get you. Come here a minute, boy. Look at this. Someone was in there just a minute ago. He must have spotted us and ducked out the window.
He's hiding behind the brush. We'll get him.
You head down that drawer.
Drop that gun, Barnes. Now, duck down and sneak through those bushes to that car. I'm desperate. One false move and I'll pull this trigger.
see any sign of him?
Nothing so far.
Down on your knees. Where'd that gun come from?
Barnes is back there.
That was a close call for me. Even though Warren did tell us where to find Drummond, I still believe he's the man behind Drummond.
Well, I don't believe Mr. Warren would try to put us out of business.
But if he didn't have any connection with Drummond, why was he trying to buy your land?
He said he wanted to build a new factory. Besides, he was always friendly to Dad, and he knows I need money.
You don't need his help. Now that Drummond's out of the way, I can go back and work for the picture company and earn enough to put our business back on its feet.
You better look out for Drummond's men. They'll try and get even.
You bet you my life, here. You better take this.
Look out.
Tony!
That's a one of fine a pistol. My father he used when he fighted with a Garibaldi.
Thank you, Tony.
Don't mention it. How do you do, mister? You want a gasoline?
No, we want Burnham up Barnes.
Burn him up a barn. Sure, just wait a 1 minute. Here for you. Push him up. What kind of a gun are you calling this?
That's a rubber gun, the kind we use in the movies.
Ah, you full it on, eh?
Hello, Eddie. That's the assistant director of the motion picture company.
Hi, Burnham up. We're going out to shoot that runaway truck sequence. We stopped to pick you up. Come on, make it snappy, kid.
Be right with you. Here, Tony, you look after things till I get back.
You bet you my life.
Ow!
Barnes just drove away with a movie company.
See that it doesn't come back.
Cut! Are the other cameras all set up for the runaway truck shots?
Yes, sir.
Okay, we'll make that next. It's up to you to put the punch in these next scenes, Barnes. Now, the brake rods of these trucks are supposed to have been tampered with by the villain. The other drivers will jump from their trucks. But you, knowing the value of the cargo you are carrying, will try to ride it through in spite of everything. Understand clearly what you have to do?
Yes, sir. I'll stick with that truck no matter what happens, till you stop the scene. Attaboy.
Ready, Tom?
Ready.
Trucks to start. Camera! Something's gone wrong. My brakes won't hold.
That guy Barnes is an actor. You'd think he really was in trouble.
Barnes is a wow. Barnes, don't stop your crashes. Something's going to stop. Real sure. Boy, what a picture. It's up to you to put the punch in these next scenes, Barnes. Now, the brake rods of these trucks are supposed to have been tampered with by the villains. The other drivers will jump from their trucks. But you, knowing the value of the cargo you are carrying, will try to ride it through in spite of everything. Understand clearly what you have to do?
Yes, sir. I'll stick with that truck no matter what happens, till you stop the scene. Attaboy.
Ready, Tom?
Ready.
Signal the trucks to start. Camera! Something's gone wrong. My brakes won't hold.
That guy Barnes is an actor. You'd think he really was in trouble.
That Barnes is a wow. If Barnes don't stop your crashes, something's going wrong. He can't stop. got a picture.
Sure thought you were a goner that time, burn 'em up. Look at that truck.
Barnes, you've given us the biggest thrill of the picture, and we didn't expect it.
Neither did I. But when the brakes wouldn't work,
What do you mean the brakes wouldn't work? I tested it myself just before we shot the scene.
So did I. But somebody must have tampered with them while Mr. Lambert was giving us our instructions.
Well, I saw a fella crawl up from under that truck, but I thought he was one of our men.
Well, where is he? We'll get him.
He's probably gone by now, Eddie. But I know who he's working for. Mr. Lambert, with your cars, I've got to get you a phone right away.
Certainly, Barnes. Eddie will fix you up.
Ring again, Central, will you?
Shut up.
Hello, this is me, Tony. Mr. Barnum Barnes? He's no here. He's out making the stunt for the moved pitch.
No, Tony. This is Barnes talking.
Oh, excuse me, please. Sure. I call him Miss Marjorie right away.
Tony, what is it?
Oh, it's for you. I was just going to call you.
Hello? Yes, Burnham. What? They made another attempt to kill you?
Yes, and I'm convinced that Warren was behind it. He knows that as long as I have this job at the picture company, you won't have to sell your land.
I don't care anything about my land. Are you all right?
Of course I am. But Warren might try to make you believe I was killed. Force you to sell. Don't you worry about me. I'll keep my eyes open. I must hurry back to work now. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
So Warren's men tried to get Burnham up again.
That Warren, he's no good. Some day he's gonna kill Burnham up.
I'm going to put a stop to this right now.
What are you going to do?
Warren Automobile Company? I'd like to speak to Mr. Warren, please.
Oh, hello, Miss Temple. This is a pleasant surprise. What can I do for you? Why, of course my offer is still good. If you're willing to sell, I'll come right over and close the deal.
Well, that won't be necessary. I'll send Bobby over with the deed, and you can give him a check. All right. Goodbye.
But, Miss Marjorie, what do you think Burnham Up's going to say about this?
Boy, he'll be mad. Well, that land's worth a lot of money.
Don't you see this is the only way to stop these attacks on Burnham Up? He's been a real partner and a true friend, and I'm not going to let him be murdered just to save my property. Take this to Mr. Warren's office. He'll give you a check to bring back.
Oh, grande Dios. Hello? This is Tony, me. Hello? Jingle up your hook. Did not told you to shut up.
Here, young man. Here's your check.
Now maybe you'll let Burnham Up alone.
What are you talking about?
You know what I mean.
Hey, that fellow Barnes certainly is a tough customer.
I wrecked his truck,
Be
but...
careful. That kid from Barnes' garage just left here. I was afraid he might have heard you.
Oh.
So you didn't get Barnes, eh?
No, but...
Well, never mind. It doesn't make any difference now. I've got what I wanted. Take a look at this.
The deed to Miss Temple's land.
Millions of dollars worth of oil land for a song.
When do we start drilling?
Just as soon as you can get the equipment on the job.
I'll get busy right now. Won't Miss Temple be surprised when we bring in a gusher on that land?
Oh, just a minute, Parsons.
Oh, Mr. Warren, hadn't I better wait until you get the deed recorded?
No, go right ahead. I'll take the deed down and have it recorded right now. Thompson! Thompson! The valuable deed has been stolen from my desk.
Whoever stole it must have slipped in through the hall door.
That's impossible. I locked the door.
That's it. He got away down the fire escape.
No, he hasn't had time. He's probably ducked into one of the windows on the lower floor. Where's Stevens and his men?
Just down the hall.
Surround the building. Don't let anybody leave. Keep your eye open for that kid. He has the deed. He drives the tow car from Barnes' garage. Let's see if it's still parked outside. The tow car's there, all right. That means he's still in the building.
Give me Hempstead. 3125.
Hello.
This is Bobby. I'm a prisoner in Mr. Warren's office.
Maybe you're exciting yourself for nothing, Mr. Warren. Let's look again. Perhaps you just misplaced the deed.
I tell you it's been stolen. I've got to get Parsons and stop him until I get the deed back. We'll get him on the phone. How did this phone get knocked off my desk?
Why, I don't know, sir.
Hello. Bobby. Bobby. Hello, Bobby. Hello.
Well, don't...
Stephen, stop that kid!
He's going up to the roof. Get upstairs and head him off.
Tony! Tony! Quick, burn him up. Bobby's in trouble.
Where is he?
At Mr. Warren's office. They've got him locked up.
What's he doing there?
I sent him there with a deed to my property.
Now I've got you.
Give me that deed, kid. One of you. Watch where that paper lands and then bring it up to Warren's office.
Did you get that deed?
The kid threw it off the roof. Fraser's gone after him.
You little scoundrel. Take him down to Warren's office.
It's not here. It must have fallen out.
Now, young man, will you kindly tell me why you stole that deed from my desk?
Because you're trying to cheat Miss Temple. I heard what you said about that oil.
What happened to the deed?
I hid it up on the roof.
Good, let's get it.
Somebody open the door. Open this door.
We found the envelope, but the deed was gone.
It's still up on the roof. Barnes and the kid are after it now. One of you go up the fire escape. We'll trap them.
I hid it on that cornice.
Good work, Bobby.
Stop where you are, Barnes. Stop that deed, Barnes, or I'll shoot.
What happened to the deed? I hid it up on the roof. Good, let's get it.
Somebody open the door. Open this door.
We found the envelope, but the deed was gone.
It's still up on the roof. Barnes and the kid are after it now. One of you go up the fire escape. We'll trap them.
I hit it on that corner. Good work, Bobby.
Stop where you are, Barnes. Stop that deed, Barnes, or I'll shoot. You got him!
Grab this, Bobby. I'll keep him busy while you get away. Quick, Stephen. It's Barnes. He's got the deed in his pocket. And the kid's got it.
I saw Barnes give you the deed. Where is it?
Fraser's got the kid.
Good. Give me a hand and we'll lock Barnes up in the storeroom.
You come with me to Mr. Warren's office.
kid's got away from places.
Come on, we gotta catch him. I'll get him. Give me a lift.
Keep after him. We'll head him off.
His head is pretty soft.
We've lost him now.
No, we haven't. He's headed for the Temple and Barnes garage.
But, Mr. Warren, I did try to get Parsons on the phone. I left a message for him to call you.
Then phone him again. You must not start drilling on Miss Temple's land until I get the deed back.
But she has your check for payment on the land.
Now that she knows about the oil, she'll probably tear the check up and call the deal off.
Hello. Is Mr. Parsons there yet? Just a minute, Mr. Parsons. Mr. Warren calling.
Hello, Parsons. Stop everything. I've lost the deed.
Well, if that's your idea of a joke, Warren, it's not half as funny as you think. Well, I've already hired the drilling crew, and the machinery's on its way out there.
I don't care what you've done. Stop everything until you hear from me.
You ought to know better than to double-cross me, Warren. Oh, yeah? Well, I'm coming right up to your office. We'll have a showdown.
Parsons is coming up here looking for trouble. Do you understand?
Oh, yes, Mr. Warren. I understand.
Marjorie, hide this quick.
Then you didn't give this to Mr. Warren?
Yes, but I had to get it back. You see, Marjorie, there's oil on your land, and he's trying to cheat you. In the office, quick, before Warren's men get here.
There's the tow car. The kid's here, all right.
You watch the front door.
It's locked.
Give me the police, quick.
The girl's calling the cops. We'll have to work fast.
Hello, police? Come quick to the Temple and Barnes garage.
Break the door down.
Hey, Fraser! In here, quick!
Hey!
Hey, help us out of this!
Hey, cut that. No.
So there's no use getting excited, Parsons. Let's sit down and talk things over quietly.
Wait a minute. You can't pull any fasten on me, Warren. Even if you did lose that deed, you can get Miss Temple to give you another one.
Well, that's just exactly what I can't do. She knows now that there's oil.
And I'm holding the bag. What about my share of the gold we will get?
I'm sorry, Parsons. Things just didn't work out the way we expected.
Now, you promised me at least $250,000 to keep my mouth shut about this oil land. And I'm going to get it.
Are you threatening me?
You bet I'm threatening you. I've got enough on you to hang you, and you're either going to come through, or I'll tell the district attorney everything I know.
Oh, no, you won't.
Now, won't I? He'd be mighty glad to know that you framed Barnes for the murder of Chase. And it was you who had Drummond killed. Now, I'll give you just 1 hour to send me a certified check. And if I don't get it, you're going to hang for murder.
Just a minute, Parsons. You're not going to tell anybody anything.
You can't get away with that, Warren. Parsons didn't kill himself. I saw you shoot him.
Just what are you going to do about it?
I'm going to turn you over to the police. Stop where you are!
Get the gun, Thompson. Be careful of fingerprints. It's a good thing you came in, Thompson. Barnes murdered Parsons. He was going to kill me.
That's a lie. You did it.
Mr. Thompson, tell the jury what happened.
I heard a shot and ran in here. Parsons was dead on the floor and Barnes was just going to shoot you.
That's a lie. You did it.
Why, of course I did. But you can't prove it. We have 2 witnesses and your fingerprints on the gun. I think I'd better phone the district attorney.
That won't be necessary. He's already on the phone.
What do you mean?
Take a look at the phone. See how it's propped up? You've been connected with the district attorney's office all the time.
Oh, I don't believe it. Hello?
It's true, Warren. We've heard everything, and we have a dictaphone record of your confession. My men are on their way to pick you up.
We might as well go downstairs and meet the detective. Get your hat, Warren. Get going.
May I?
Sure.
Thank you.
What on earth happened to you?
She busted right in my face. Look, Marjorie, oil. Oil.
Oh, get away from me with that nasty
stuff. Nasty stuff? Why, it's worth millions.
Oh, I'm so happy.
Hey, what's the idea?
Pretty soon she's gonna cook it as spaghetti. Needed the baby sauce. No more time for business.